We talking about LIL UZI today. How could I talk about Cardi without talking about his better half, man? I got so many Uzi videos I could make, but this is just the first one. And today we're gonna be talking about Pink Tape, man. Was Pink Tape bad? Shit, no. But before I get into that, I appreciate y'all for showing so much love on the last video when I talked about Cardi and how he scammed the fuck out of Aiden, man. I appreciate y'all for checking that hoe out. And if you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. Now, let me talk about Pink Tape. Let's talk about the rollout that lasted like how many years? Like, I remember Alive a long time ago when he had his purple hair. He was trying to tap back into his powers, bruh. He was showing us a bunch of music. He showed us I Gotta.
Made a bitch sucking up right in the chair. I don't know that bitch, but I told her come here. I got the guap, my name is Samir. It's nice to meet you, now who is that there?
That hoe fire, son. At the time, I had no idea that song was gonna be on Pink Tape, but that's really where it started for me. And then fast forward, bro, get the pink diamond in his forehead. I remember that time. That shit was crazy. Everybody was talking about that hoe. Everybody was joking on Uzi, calling the Vision and stuff. The Vision jokes were going crazy. All you seen on Instagram was Vision. I'm pretty sure at one point even Uzi posted a picture of fucking Vision. Then fast forward to summer of 2022 and Red and White EP dropped. Now that was a surprise to me. I'm pretty sure it was a surprise drop, and it only dropped on SoundCloud, bro. I was turned. I remember where I was at. I was at my cousin's house. I wasn't even at the crib, and I went and turned that bitch on, and it was fire. It was fire. You know what? Fuck it. We gonna go over Red and White EP 2 right fast. Uzi's EP kicks off with Space Cadet, a girl. So as soon as I heard I'm a space cadet, the geek, that's real, I was super lit. I was like, oh snap, I know I heard this before. The next song comes on, which is my favorite song on the whole EP. I Know. Oh my god, this song is, man, dude, just listen to the way it starts off, bro. Just listen right fast.
I know.
That shit had me levitating off rip. And I had to get right. You know me, I was levitating. Sonny Digital, hats off to you, boy. Come and work with me, son. Come and work with me. Hold on, let me backtrack real fast. Look at the cover for the Red and White EP. That hoe's artistic as fuck. Who made this? That hoe's beautiful. It got references to the old albums. It got Uzi coming out the wall on some shit. It's hard as fuck. That shit is futuristic. I need that on my wall, son. But hell yeah, I Know it was a whole vibe. Flex Up is next. I wasn't really feeling Flex Up that much. Hitting My Shoulder is next after Flex Up. Hitting My Shoulder, that was kind of tough. Like sometimes I'm like, am I hitting my shoulder? That shit tough sometimes. Actually, y'all, I lied. This song right here is my favorite song off of this EP. For Fun. Woo-wee. I put this on me on my Apple Music. It's 2022 Wrapped. For Fun was my #3 most streamed song, bruh. I couldn't get enough of that song. It's a vibe every time I listen to it. Just listen real quick.
I get the bands, count the blue cheese. I do that shit for fun. For every meal, I pop a pill. I do that shit till I'm dumb. I had your girl, she on my crib. That was a one-on-one. Smoking a bag full of that gas. Almost lost my lung.
Bah. But right after that is Cigarette, and Cigarette is just as hard, I'm telling you. First of all, Uzi, why are you smoking cigarettes in the first place, bro? When did this start? Or have you always been doing this? Or did Cardi get you on this? I need to know. But regardless,
I put this shit on my mama. Yeah. I put this shit right here, right on my mama.
come on, man, quit playing. Then honestly, these next 2 songs, I think Uzi just threw these songs on the album just to throw it on there. It's a hit, it's cool, but it gets repetitive out there a little bit. And then Glock on My Purse. Glock on My Purse is really not that bad. Like sometimes I'll listen to it, sometimes I won't, you feel me? Then it ends with Final Fantasy. Now me personally, I love this song. It is a little long, but I love this song. But I give Red and White EP a strong 7. It wasn't bad, it did what it needed to do. And then later on, fast forward to October, this nigga Uzi drops I Just Wanna Rock. We all know what I Just Wanna Rock did. I Just Wanna Rock took the world by storm, son. Everybody was bumping I Just Wanna Rock, son. I Just Wanna Rock was super hard. It was super viral. It put everybody back on Uzi's watch, like, and it made me smile because I was like, yeah, nigga, Uzi not dead for real. He still like that, son. He will still take the world by storm. He still like that. And he did. The vibe he was giving, I love the futuristic vibe. Like the startup of I Just Wanna Rock. It sounds like a rocket ship getting ready to take off, nigga. Uzi was doing everything right at this point. He managed to make me excited for the album, give me a good taste of what it's gonna be like, and he just executed perfectly, you feel me? And then it was just time to drop Pink Tape. Uzi was trying to make a statement that he was still like that. So he locked himself in the stoop for the next 8 months, and then he snuck dropped a song, Watch This, that got so much hate for some reason. Like, I fuck with that hoe. I don't know why everybody hated on her. These niggas broke boys, watch this, watch this. That hoe was cool. But then the trailer for Pink Tape dropped, and that hoe was super fucking hard. Hardest trailer I've ever seen for an album, besides mine, you feel me? That hoe started off in a fucking anime, and it was playing amped up in the background. That hoe was tough as fuck. 3 days after Uzi dropped that raw ass trailer, he goes and drops his raw ass album, Pink Tape. Now let's talk about this album cover first. At first I wasn't fucking with the album cover because I seen all the unofficial concepts for it and they were all way better than the official cover art. But it ended up growing on me because they ended up adding a glitchy flag waving effect on the cover art, which made it way harder. So I'll give the cover art a 8. So off rip, Uzi starts the album off with some heat, man. Flooded the Face is one of the best songs on the album, if not the best song on the album. That song has so much replayability and it's just so great, man. Suicide Doors starts off with a letdown. I have to be forced to listen to Charleston White Uglass speak down on my goat. But then the beat kicks in and it's hard. And the song kicks off and it's just hard. It's some Rockstar Raids hard shit. And it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the album. And Uzi showcases this new ad-lib. Cause when he goes like throughout the entire album, I feel like Venom when he sticks his tongue out bit. I don't like that ad-lib cause for one, it feels demonic low key, and two, I can't go in front of bitches like. So I fuck with Suicide Doors, but only sometimes, only when I'm in that mood to rage and rock out. Then one of my favorite songs from off the album comes on, A, featuring Travis Scott. Now, if you're a real Uzi fan, you have heard A around. You've heard it on the lives or heard him showcase it once or twice before, you feel me? And I was looking forward for this hoe to drop because I couldn't wait to jam this hoe and rage out. And it didn't disappoint, man. Especially Trav's verse. If anything, it was too short because, woo-wee. Even the way Trav came on that bit, he said, I don't think they really hear me. Like, what? Y'all did y'all thing on that song. Travis Scott, Uzi, hats off to y'all. Y'all did y'all shit on that song. If anything, y'all need to make more songs together, bro. I need it. Crush 'Em is after that, and it's a cool song. It's just too repetitive. Amped is after Crush 'Em, and Amped is super hard. I fuck with Amped, especially when I'm in the mood to rage. Times 2 is after Amped, and that whole grew on me. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't even fucking with the beat at first, but the beat grew on me. Especially after I heard it was made by Ken Carson, I was like, hold on, let me give this whole another try. You feel me? But nah, I do fuck with Times 2. Died and Came Back is super fire. I fuck with that song. One of my favorite songs on the album, top 3. Super hard. Now I'm gonna be honest again. At first, I did not like Spin Again. And I know you niggas gonna be on my dick about that shit, cause for some reason everybody was fucking with Spin Again at first when it dropped. Like, I was not fucking with it at first. I was like, y'all really like that song? But this whole grew on me, like, especially after you niggas spammed that whole into my ears. Of course it's gonna grow on me, but nah, that was super fire. That Fire is hard too, especially the beginning. And then it goes to my favorite song on the entire album. I've been waiting for I Gotta to drop ever since he showed it on that live way back when, bro.
Made a bitch suck it up right in the chair. I don't know that bitch, but I told her come here. I got the guap, my name is Samir. It's nice to meet you, now who is that there?
That shit was so hard to me. So when I heard that beat come on, man, I think I levitated on my chair, son. That song made me so happy to hear. It's my favorite song on the album, and it rose the ranks in one of my favorite Uzi songs, bro. It's the best song on the album, hands down, and the most replayable song on the album, hands down. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Endless Fashion, but it was smart. You gotta get Nicki Minaj on the album called The Pink Tape, man. After Endless Fashion, the vibe of the album changed entirely to me. The next two songs on the album are sad songs. It's Mama I'm Sorry and All Alone. Mama I'm Sorry I don't like that much, but All Alone, I fuck with All Alone. All Alone be getting stuck in my head sometimes randomly. The next song on the album is Nakamura, and that song had me intrigued the entire time I was listening to the album, because I recognized that last name from WWE, and if you know, his entrance music is tough as fuck. So I was like, let me find out he uses entrance on a beat. That would be so live. And my guess was right. And he ended up doing it, and it was hard. I fuck with Nakamura. It's a tough song. It gives me like inspiration and drive because of the lyrics and the shit he's talking about. Just Wanna Rock comes right after, and we know how hard Just Wanna Rock is. And after that, the album takes another turn. Fire Alarm comes on, and that song is different. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it really. It's low-key a little bit hard though. And now CS comes on, and I hear the guitars, and it turns me up. I don't know about y'all, but growing up, to me, I fuck with that Rockstar shit. A lot of that Rockstar shit was going on when I was growing up. So when Uzi mentioned there's gonna be a little bit of rock on this album, I was excited because I fuck with rock a little bit. And then when I heard the guitars, I was like, shit yeah. I like the song CS. I think it's hard. Now after CS is one of the hardest songs on the album, Werewolf. That hoe is so fucking beautiful, son. Like, if you fuck with rock, you will appreciate this song hella. This shit is so hard to me. Super hard. I could see it on one of the video games I used to play when I was a kid. This shit give me flashbacks, bro. I fuck with that song heavy. I like what you did on this song, Uzi. If anything, I want more songs like this song, Werewolf. Then Pluto to Mars comes on, and I'm pretty sure Pluto to Mars was a highly anticipated song too, but to be honest, it wasn't all that. I'm gonna be honest, but I still like the song. It was still cool. Then we go to another one of my favorites, Patience, featuring Don Toliver. That song is beautiful, man. It really is. Both Don and Uzi did what they needed to do, and that song, it be putting me in my feelings sometimes. I can't cap. Like, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Days Come and Go, that song was sad. I don't really fuck with it, not cause it's bad or anything. It's just sad. And it's a storytelling song. It's not really my vibe. I like Rehab a little bit better. The beat was so tough, and what Uzi was talking about, it was sad and relatable, and it was good to hear that he went to rehab, but it was overall sad. The song The End, I have no explanation for that song. That song is what I think I would feel like if I took crack. That shit sounds like the beginning of an anime. Zoom is another one of my favorite songs that also grew on me. That song is very hard. Apparently it's a girl. I never really heard it before, but when I heard it on Pink Tape, and shit was super hard. Uzi showcased that he really got them vocals on that song. Like, he was singing his ass off, son. Of Course also finally dropped, and to be honest, Of Course is overrated to me also, but it's not a bad song. It's just overrated. Then the final song on the album, Sade. It's not a bad song. Sade is hard. The beat is hard. The song is the name of one of my teachers in my senior year of high school, so I fuck with that hoe when it came out. I was like, oh, that's my teacher name type shit. And that's the entire album. Overall, the album was fire. For an experimental album, Pink Tape did what it had to do. I feel like people's expectations were somewhere else, or maybe too high, and that's why some people ain't fuck with this album. Maybe they was expecting like a Love Is Rage 2 sound or something, but that's not what the case was at all. OG Uzi fans heard this album and went, oh no, my goat is gone. He hit a Cardi, my goat is gone. Nigga, that's not the case at all. He was just trying some shit with this album. Pink Tape was made to be different, It was made to be futuristic. It was made to be rock. It was made to be rage. It was made to be hip hop. It was made to be different. And if you wasn't expecting that, you weren't gonna enjoy the album. So with that being said, I give Pink Tape a solid 7.5. It could have been better, but it also could have been way worse. Now let's talk about the current state of Uzi. Right now, things are looking shaky. We don't know what's really going on right now. Uzi's going through a change. He cut his hair off. He has like green waves or something right now. I don't know what's going on. But really, I hope he's okay. I hope he's working on music. I want to see him go back to his roots. I want him to show everybody he's still like that. He's still that nigga, and he can still make the world shake. And I want to see him and Cardi work together. Why the fuck did y'all stop working together? There's no explanation, no nothing. Like, do something.